Today I'm going to be comparing these two coffee cup warmers. The one here on my left is made by Raccoon, and this one on the right is made by Oracer. So both of these are designed for the same thing. They're both designed to keep your coffee or your drink or your whatever you might be drinking inside of your mug warm. This one from Oracer is actually going to double as a candle warmer as well, and I'll give you the reason why that is here in a minute. First of all, I just want to cover differences between the two aesthetically. So the one from Raccoon is actually going to look considerably nicer. This is going to be made of plastic, but it looks like wood-ish, so it actually does have a sleeker look than this one from Oracer that's just going to be the black all of the way around and then the black on the glass top. So do like that in regards to this. Aesthetic wise, the Raccoon one is going to be a better looking one in my opinion. Now both of these are going to be push buttons to turn on. So you can see here the one from Raccoon is going to have red, purple, and then blue. Those are going to be heat settings. So you 100% is red, 75% is purple, 50% is going to be blue. This one from Oracer is only going to have two settings. So it's going to have red on high and then blue on low. So it's going to have two heat settings instead of the three that the Raccoon does. So again, that one lends towards the Raccoon. Now here's where the difference comes in. The Raccoon is only going to heat up inside of this little circle, whereas this one from Oracer is going to heat up inside this big circle. So the actual measurements of the heat process of where it's going to heat on the Raccoon is going to be about 3 inches or so on the inside of there, whereas this one is going to be more like 4 inches. So if you have a larger cup, say this one that I have here, a larger coffee cup, this one is actually not going to be entirely heated because some of it's going to be sitting outside of that heating element, whereas on this Oracer one, all of it's going to easily fit inside there, and even a much bigger cup could still fit inside of there. So if you have a larger coffee cup, then this one from Oracer is going to be a better option. Next thing I do want to mention is the functionality of them. Now, as I said, both of them are going to work in regards to heating up your coffee cups or keeping them warm, keeping your liquids inside of them warm, that sort of a deal. But as you can see, this one from Oracer is flashing. And that's because this is going to go into sleep mode after 5 minutes of a coffee cup not sitting on it. I absolutely love that safety feature that after 5 minutes it's going to go into sleep mode. It's not going to heat up anymore. Whereas the Raccoon one is going to continue to heat up. So this top here is hot even though there's no coffee cup sitting there. And the top on this one here on the Oracer is entirely cold because there's nothing sitting on there. So when you put something onto there, that is when it begins to heat up the pad. So I love that feature from Oracer. It's a really nice safety feature. So for example, if I forget to push the button, or when I'm taking my coffee cup off after I've touched the button to turn it off, I accidentally pushed it and turn it on again, this Raccoon one is going to get hot and it's going to stay hot even when nothing is sitting on top. The Oracer is not going to do that. Once you take something off, it's going to flash like that. It'll flash for 5 minutes. At the end of 5 minutes, it will then go into sleep mode and it'll turn itself off. So right now, even though this does not have a coffee cup on it, it is not hot at all. Whereas this one is warm. I can still touch it without burning myself, but this is going to be on the low setting and it's going to be extremely hot even when there's no coffee cup. So safety wise, I love the fact that this Oracer is going to have that feature that allows that sort of that sort of protection, I guess, in regards to it not being on unless you actually have something sitting on it. So size-wise, I love the size of the Oracer. Look-wise, I like the Raccoon, but I do prefer the feature that this one has in regards to that auto sleep, whereas the Raccoon doesn't have that. If I had to choose between the two, I would choose the Oracer simply because of those two features. So the fact that it's going to be bigger, so I could use it as a candle warmer and then also as a coffee cup or mug warmer. And then also I love the fact that it has that sleep mode that's automatic when it doesn't detect something sitting on it. So as soon as I remove any weight off of it, that starts flashing, gets ready to go into sleep mode. Whereas this one from Raccoon is just, you push the button, it is on, and it stays on until you turn it off. Now, both of them do have a feature that after 8 hours of use, they're going to shut off automatically. So if you forget about them or something like that, but that would only apply on the Oracer if you actually leave your coffee cup sitting on it. If you have your coffee cup off of it, then it's going to flash for 5 minutes and then it's going to shut off entirely after 5 minutes, whereas the Raccoon is going to stay on for that full 8 hours. So in regards to those, all of the features, all encompassing, I do prefer this one, mug warmer from Oracer.